Ladies and gentlemen, Gridmaster is live, and I have a goal in mind. Introducing the Theater of Blood. You're probably quite familiar with the Theater of Blood, widely regarded as the hardest raid in RuneScape and one of the hardest pieces of content to learn. Also widely regarded as the hardest piece of content in the game to solo. But that's not the case in Gridmasters, because we're going to be the most busted we've ever been in a limited time game mode. Leagues step aside, Gridmaster coming in hard.
What?
Coming in hot? So you may be wondering, why is this Leagues on crack? Well, in Leagues you're normally restricted to a certain area, to certain relics, to a certain combat style, to a certain skilling style, to a certain raid, to a certain weapon, yada yada yada. It's filled with limitations. Gridmaster removes all of those limitations. You get all the combat styles, all the mega rares, all the skilling styles, all the perks, all the relics, everything. And you're gonna be busted at the end. So, to be honest, our first relic doesn't really matter because we can get all three in about 15 minutes. So we're going to go with mining just because there's a mining area south of Lumbridge. And we're going to go mine, get up to 40, mine a gold ore, and snag our next skilling relic. Alright, 40 mining done in a couple minutes. We're going to smack this gold ore. Bam! Tile completed, mine a gold ore. And now we can collect our relic. We're going to grab a few more because I'm sure we're going to need some jewelry at some point, so it'll be good to have a few gold bars in the bank for when we need that. I'm gonna come in here and...
Nope.
Yep. I never remember that. And we are taking Lumberjack first because, as I said, we're gonna go cut a maple log to get our fishing relic. And after pulling up on the Isle of Souls, smacking a tree, we had to get 50 woodcutting first, of course. But then we cut a maple log, and now we can collect a relic once we visit a bank, of course. But that will be our fishing relic, which cooks fish, you catch more fish, they're sent to the bank, and the harpoon is all the fishing tools. Alright, we found a bank, Animal Wrangler, online. Yeah, we now have all three skilling relics. It's time to get busy. Bro, this man took the ball from me, and I cannot take the ball back to save my life. Like, I don't... What is this mini game? They took it from him too. I'm telling you, look at this dude. Me and him, neither of us can get this damn ball back from the gnome.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
Yep, we cheese game modes, that's right. I reset and he handed me the ball and I didn't get tackled that time. Probably should have did it that way the first time, but we didn't. And look at me, running to a bank before trying to activate my relic. I'm learning. And it's time to unlock Corner Cutter. Agility XP for running around, 2 agility course completions per 1, 100% success rate on agility checks, 10k with marks of grace, double pyramid tops, hallowed marks, agility vouchers, crystal shards. Oh my god. Agility is freer than ever. Alright, it's time to take our baby steps and go through the Stronghold of Security and equip some fancy boots. Should be pretty easy. I've got some anchovies. PSA for future scapers. Anchovies, while requiring a higher fishing level than shrimps, heal 1 HP compared to the 3 HP shrimps heal. So that's a trap. Don't bring anchovies here. It might get you killed. But anyway, we have reached the end. We're going to take the fancy boots, of course, because... Ooh. What are those? Why do they have spikes on the end? What the hell? Did they change them? Ah, ew. No, I'll take the fancy boots. Thank you very much. It's like a weird hybrid of the two. It's like ugly as hell. Fancy boots online. Let's take our relic. We get Fairy's Flight, which is our first mobility relic. It's going to give us the mushroom teleporter that takes you to all the farming leprechauns, all the spirit trees, and all of the fairy rings. Insane. We love mobility in our limited time game modes. And next up, we're going to go steal from a fruit stall. We're going to get our thieving up a little bit because I think stalls are 25. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Target acquired. Bam. Steal from a fruit stall. I'm sorry for the accent. I'm sorry. Steal from a fruit stall. This is going to unlock us dodgy deals, which if you've played a league before is basically just the most busted like buff to thieving you could ever imagine. Look at that. Pickpocket an NPC will also pickpocket all NPCs of similar type in an 11 by 11 square, granting extra loot for each NPC pickpocketed. 100% success rate, automatically re-pickpocket an NPC. It's AFK now, pickpocketing. Stuff's noted. It's just, oh my god, beautiful. Beautiful relic, beautiful relic. So I got the thieving relic. We're going to go get 50 thieving. Then we're going to go steal from a wealthy citizen to steal from a Varlamore house, which gives us Golden God. And then Golden God's going to unlock a whole bunch of other stuff. It's like really easy to plan a route when you have just everything unlocked. You know what I mean? Alright, the street urchin gave me the location. Here we are. We're going to get the goods, and we're going to get out of here. Obtain some valuables from a house in Varlamore. Yeah, it's that easy. Get out the window. Yoop. Just kind of phase through it. Alright, Golden God. Alking has no level requirement and no rune requirement. It saves the item 65% of the time and produces the item at a higher alk value. So you can buy from shops, alk, and just make infinite profit, and then offer that GP for prayer XP. It's amazing. Alright, so there's also a bunch of tiles in here that are going to just basically auto-complete quest lines. So by doing Vampire Slayer here, boom, complete the Vampire Slayer quest, we're going to unlock a reward that will just auto-complete all of the Vampire quest line for me. So that's all of those really, really annoying quests that have you snaking through Mire Ditch for hours. Yeah, we're not doing those this limited time game mode. They're done already. Thank you, Jagex. Alright, to get our Forager's pouch, we need to clean 3 grimy herbs, which at my level... Oh, there we go, Marintil. Clean grimy herbs. So 3 grimy herbs is going to unlock us the Herblore pouch, which basically is some of the most insane equipment you can get for Herblore. You get a little pouch that whenever you're woodcutting, fishing, mining, or hunting, this thing is just gathering herbs for you. I also cannot ignore the fact that you will save 90% of your secondaries with this thing. You will make 4-dose potions all the time as well, which is just like chef's kiss. This guy stole my Ogress while I was safe spotting it. Watch, he's not going to get credit for the kill. He's going to have to kill another one. Go ahead, click the other one. I know you didn't get credit for it, because we're all Iron Man, doofus. There he goes. Yep, there he goes. Literally, like, I was trying to get it in the safe spot, and this doofus hopped on it. Like, we're not all Iron Man. About as sharp as a marble, this one. Goofy goobers aside, we now have an Ogress Shaman of our own. This dude is over here trying to kill it with a harpoon. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Kill an Ogress. Done. Yeah, buddy, let's go get our reward. Okay, so this is interesting. So we can link 3 combat styles, so that when you train either of them, you gain XP in the other 2. So I'm going to do Strength for DPS whenever I'm not training my DPS skill. I'll be training my DPS skill. So that's cool. Strength will hit 99 really fast. And we have defense on there, because who likes training defense? You know what I mean? And prayer is super fast. Magic's super fast. Ranged, I'm thinking of doing because I don't want to catch Chinchompas to train range quickly. All the rest of them should be fairly fast. Attack, you know, once I get all the XP modifiers and a busted weapon, you know, attack should come pretty quickly. And strength, defense, and ranged will all train simultaneously. And now it's time to get into the juice. The combat masteries. So we farmed up a Mossy, we killed Bryophyta, the free-to-play Moss Giant boss, and we opened Bryophyta's chest for our first combat mastery. Oh god, don't kill me. Leave. Where's the leave? Get out of here. Leave. Alright, yeah. We have our first combat mastery from killing Bryophyta, and surely I don't need a bank for this because I don't actually receive anything. Melee hits have a 25% chance to roll damage twice and take the highest result. Damage rolls beneath 30% of max hit with ranged are increased to 30%. And when you roll above 90% of your max hit with magic, damage is increased by 50%. That is the strongest one by far. But basically they're all a little DPS increase. Just a little bit. You get the big ones later. And next up, the classic, you know it, kill a lesser demon in the wizard's tower. And these mad lads went and threw lesser demons on every floor of the wizard's tower. Oh, we just hit 500 total level. These mad lads threw a lesser demon on every floor of the wizard's tower, so people wouldn't have to like sit around and wait as much. Hats off, Jagex. Like, tipping my hat to you. I'm not wearing a hat, but the point still stands. Yeah, give me that juice. Alright, so we have 2 to unlock. No, 3, because we finished that column as well. Oh, crap, man. So, Lesser Demon, minimum potential. Whenever our accuracy roll succeeds, we'll never hit below 5 damage. Great little DPS increase. We also get an XP increase of 200%. And gain XP in one of your skills. XP is... Oh, okay, it's just a 25k XP lamp. Everyone knows what an XP lamp is, right? Also, something I didn't actually mention earlier is Golden God is basically a free 99 in construction. You can buy some pretty insane construction XP straight from shops in the game. It's extremely expensive, like I'm talking like billions of GP expensive, but we're going to throw this lamp on construction, skip the early levels, and get right into the stuff that we can buy from shops. And then take that thing to 99, because we unlocked something pretty cool at 99. Okay, I didn't know this, so maybe this helps somebody else. You don't need Hand in the Sand to buy Mystic Armor. You only need it for the rune shop here. You don't need it to buy armor, so come get you some Mystic if you were avoiding questing. Okay, not sure why I didn't do this sooner. Come to this bar and buy a Steamforged brew, drink it, and you get the bank heist teleport. It teleports you to all banks in RuneScape. It's a pretty crazy relic. It's gonna have a lot of teleports on here, I assume. Let's give it a look. Hello? There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's quite a few there. That's gonna be really nice. And here's a Scurrius kill for our next combat mastery. Defeat a Scurrius. And the next combat mastery is gonna get us melee hits have a 10% chance to generate an additional echo hit, so your melee hits can hit multiple times. Ranged attacks have max hits increased by 5%, resets after 20%. And magic max hit is increased by 5% per tick in between your attacks, up to 40%, which is pretty crazy actually. Magic is just seemingly very strong early game. Doing a little solo Temporass with our Echo Harpoon. Makes it just so easy because the food's being cooked while you're catching it. It does extra damage. There's extra catch chance. Like Temporass is just so free with the harpoon, dude. And defeating Temporass rewards us with a scroll that allows us to link together 3 production skills. I'm going to link construction to herblore and runecrafting because construction is going to be really, really fast, and I'm about to knock it out here pretty soon. And herblore and runecrafting are rather slow and or time gated. So we're going to train construction to 99. When we hit 99, herblore and runecrafting will be at 92 already. It's a good plan in my opinion. For the final linkage scroll, we need to go watch the gemstone crab burrow away. And there he goes. See you later, Mr. Crab. And witness the gemstone crab burrow away is going to reward us with the final link scroll. Another easy pick for me, I'm going to link the quickest skill I can train, which is thieving in this case, to 2 of the slowest skills I can train, which are agility and slayer. Fishing, hunter, mining, and woodcutting are all really easy. Okay, this is nutty as hell. When I catch a fish, I cook a fish. That's fishing and cooking XP. Because I'm fishing, I'm gaining herbs. Whenever you gain herbs, it automatically cleans them, rewarding you with herblore XP. Because herblore is linked to construction and runecrafting, every time I do that, I gain some XP in runecrafting and construction as well. All because I'm sitting here fishing. That's awesome, dude. I'm training like 5 or 6 skills at once. Mind you, we weren't just training fishing because it was fun. We had a goal. We needed 76 so we could catch a shark. After this, we're going to wear a chef's hat and cook the shark and receive The most broken thing in the game. Actually, probably not. There are more broken things. We will be rewarded with the corrupted shark. A shark that isn't consumed when you eat it. It is an infinite shark. Look at this. It's an infinite shark, people. Do you comprehend this? It never leaves. I was gonna do some barrows and a ghast ate my shark. Brother. Surely I can get another one, but like, are you serious? Come on, man. Alright, I got another shark and I thought of some tech. I'm gonna teleport to the Berg de Rot Bank and avoid any gas. First chest of the Grid Master. Leave me alone, you stupid rat. Oh, dude, that is... Pff, I'm using magic. We pull a magic top. I mean, could you ask for any... I don't have 70 defense. Never mind. Never mind. I don't even think I have close to 70 defense, actually. Well, this is sad. I have 38 defense. So, we're going to throw that on defensive. And, yeah, work our way towards 70. Chest number 2. And 2 drops. One of them's a duplicate. For some reason. Really? There are so many Barrows items I could pull. Alright, it wasn't pretty. It was not fast. It was by no means efficient. But that is a Calphite Queen kill. In 8 minutes and 23 seconds. This is going to give us the Drygore Blowpipe. Which is like a really good ranged weapon for early game. Because it rolls accuracy twice. Kind of like a Fang. So we're going to open this bad boy up and collect that. And we're going to use this for all of our early game ranged activities. Yes, we just need to get some darts for it. But darts means fletching levels. And watch this. Good golly, can I get some fletching levels pretty quickly in this game? It's insane what you can do with Golden God. Having unlimited money truly is the way of the future. You know, I kind of ignored the fact that I don't have access to any of the PVM activities that give you high-level dart tips. So fletching levels don't help if you don't have the smithing and mining levels to get the metal. So yeah, we're going to have to work on that. You want to know what's not fun? Killing a Lizardman Shaman without Shazian armor. I died like 4 times trying this, but I refused to go get the Shazian armor. Like, in no world does it make sense to go get that shit for one Lizardman Shaman kill. I'll just sit through the cancer that is killing one without it. This is going to do the entire Song of the Elves quest line, which is crazy as hell. And now we have access to CG. Don't have the HP level, or any of the stats for that, though. You know what I do have the stats for, though? Decorating a totem in Varlamore. Yeah, we got fletching levels, remember? Remember that clip? Yeah, like 30 seconds ago or something? I don't know how long it was. You remember. So Jagex was truly cooking with this Gridmaster thing. To accompany our infinite shark, we will get the bottomless brew, which gives us the effect of never consuming a potion that we drink. And after snagging some Zamorak monk robes and heading to the Chaos Temple in Varrock and making a Zamorak brew, we now have access to the infinite potions. 99 construction online, and we're about to build a demonic throne and unlock that reward I was talking about earlier. The Thunder Kopesh. Yes, baby. Build a demonic throne in the player-owned house. The Thunder Kopesh is returning, alongside multiple other Echo League rewards. The Thunder Kopesh is basically a Void Waker on crack. This thing is insane. But before we go smacking stuff with the Kopesh, we have another task to complete. We have 99 construction, which means we can deposit a 99 cape into our skill cape rack in the player-owned house, which is another tile. Hell yeah, brother. And I might hold on to this, keep it in the bank perhaps for an easy home telly. Come to think of it, I don't need a home telly for literally anything in this league, actually. Never mind, we're going to leave it in the house. And for putting said cape in the cape rack, we get the Spiky Aura, where we reflect a quarter of any damage we take. And it stacks with other recoil effects, such as Ring of Recoil or the Echo Boots. Oh no, he just tried to grab the Wine of Zamorak. Well, since you've got them all distracted, don't mind if I do. Am I an asshole for that? I don't know. And after getting a perma PVM setup, including a shark, anti-poison, restore, and a range pot, we went to Zulrah. And we got a little Tanzanite Fang. Oh, shit. So if you don't know, this actually has some use. Once we hit our tier 6 range mastery, accuracy no longer matters because we become 100% accuracy. We become 100% accurate with range. In that case, you want to switch back to the Tan's blowpipe because it has more range strength. Dude, I completely forgot. I have the Herblore level for combats. I can make a super combat. I have a super attack, super strength. We're going to grab a white berry over here and make a super defense. And then make a super combat potion that will last us the rest of the Gridmaster. You know, I gotta say, one of the reasons I appreciate this so much is because one of the things I disliked so much about the RS3 League was how much of a slog endgame Herblore was. The amount of crap you need for some of the potions in that game, good God, you spend your entire time upkeeping Herblore. This is infinitely better. Alright, so 2 clips that apparently got lost. 1, I got a Dragon Hunter wand from Huey. No idea what happened to that clip. I was 100% certain I was recording there. 2, we got the Devil's Element. That was reward from building the Varlamore totem. I had that clip. Apparently lost the clip of me claiming the Devil's Element. It boosts my elemental weaknesses by double when I'm wearing it. It's sitting there in my inventory doing nothing right now, basically. But anyway, we have 70 defense, so we came to Barrows wearing a Barrows item and looted a Barrows item, which is indeed a challenge. Obtain a rare unique from the Barrows chest while wearing a Barrows item. Completing that is going to reward us with an additional 200% XP modifier. We are now up to 1,000. Alright, you guys, it's time to max thieving. Getting 99 thieving will get us 92 agility, which will allow us to do floor 5 of the Sepulchre, which is a tile, and 92 Slayer, which will allow us to kill a Raxor and get a unique from a Raxor, which is also a tile. So by maxing thieving, what the hell am I staring at right now? But by maxing thieving, we will essentially get 2 tiles passively through agility and Slayer. And that is 1500 total level, which is another XP lamp. So nothing huge, but it should be a pretty chunky XP lamp. I think it's 100k. So at 1,000%, that's about 1,000,000 XP. We could dump 1,000,000 XP into something. Yeah, 100k XP lamp. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I'm going to give myself a hit points boost to hopefully keep me from dying in the gauntlet. Because I'm going to do that here soon. And higher hit points will help with that. We're going to 5-1 him, so my magic level should be fine. And it doesn't seem like I've gotten rusty from my hiatus from Gauntlet. We were able to 5-1 him down pretty easily. I love 5-1. It's so good. It's so good. Especially when your range level is like 60 and your mage level is 90. It's even better at that point. So there's Corrupted Gauntlet. Are we rewarded? Okay, that's just a troll item. Like, leave me alone, stupid weapon seed. Nobody wants you. And killing Hunlef in the Corrupted Gauntlet is going to give us Banker's Note. Banker's Note is a good one. It's a classic. Unnote and note items in your inventory anywhere in the world. Very useful for skilling. Less useful for PVM in this league due to the infinite food and supplies. You know, the shark never going away. Normally you'd walk around with like a stack of 800 Karam wands and just unnote them at your leisure whenever you needed them. But with the infinite shark, that's not really the case. But it will still be useful for a bunch of skilling. Alright, you guys, we knocked out a fight cave for the Jad tile, which unlocks the Final Dawn questline. Now this is a twofer, because we're going to unlock this, which is going to unlock Moons. We're then going to zoom on over to Moons, open a chest at Moons, and grab another XP multiplier. The route is just flawless. Also, I'm going to crush up some dust I got from CG and turn both of my pots into divine pots. Perma divine pots. Or rather, infinite divine pots. They're not perma. Third moon down, third moon down. And we got a little speed trialist, of course. Defeat all 3 moons in under 8 minutes. I'm surprised I didn't get the second one for 6 minutes, honestly. But we'll come back with our combat mastery and do that. Now, we're going to hit this chest, and I think it's like a 1 in 6? And we get a blue moon chest plate. We have an Aram's top, so it's not like it has some strength bonus on it, which is nice. A little bit of hybridness. The Aram's armor doesn't have that. And we unlock another XP multiplier. We're up to 1200% after this one. Yeah, baby. Now we're going to go chuck our fire cape in the trash bin and try and kill a major in the Inferno. That's on wave 35. Here we go. Alright. Things are not going terribly well. I'm on wave 31. I think I can make it to 35. I don't have any pillars, but I've managed to survive by safe spotting the meleeer on the ranger, kind of like this for the last few waves. We only need to do this for a couple more waves and we have our major. I think it's doable. I think it's doable. It was indeed doable. I owe everything to the shark. The infinite shark carried so hard. And there's no way I'm getting through the rest of this with no pillars, so we're just gonna go ahead and die here. Because, yeah, this is not happening with no pillars, but that is not happening. I am not pillarless Inferno level. Hail no. And this is going to unlock for us Slayer Master. Always on task for all Slayer monsters, and all the Slayer task perks are free. So basically, all I gotta do now is get myself a Slayer helmet, and I'll have a 15% damage bonus against anything you can get a Slayer task for without needing a Slayer task for it. And we headed on over to a Slayer Master, unlocked all of the relevant tasks, such as Iraq sites. I think that's all I unlocked. And I bought a rune pouch. For free! It was at that point I felt like I had enough DPS to kill Zulrah entirely with a blowpipe. Defeat Zulrah with a blowpipe. Done. This is going to unlock the Monkey Madness 2 questline for us. So all the Monkey Madness 2 quests, or all of the Monkey Madness 2 prerequisites and Monkey Madness 2 itself will be completed when I click this claim button. It's that easy. Truly, truly that easy. And that is 92 agility without ever touching agility. We got it entirely from thieving. And floor 5 of the Sepulchre is unlocked. Completing floor 5 of the Sepulchre will complete all the achievement diaries for us. So that's pretty strong. Also, I'm lagging like hell for some reason. And we have hit, after this lag spike, 92 Slayer. There we go. I do not know what's going on with the servers right now, but they are shitting the bed. We have 92 Slayer. That's Iraq sites unlocked. However, we're not going to be killing Araxor or doing floor 5 of the Sepulchre with this kind of lag. Look at this. This is like, I mean, dude, I'm dealing with like 4-second delays here. This is insane. And just for reference, this should be like a flat line up there. Oh, wait. Did it stop? It's over. I think it's done. I think it's done. Okay, maybe we can go do floor 5 and Araxor now. That's what it should look like. Okay. This is cracked as hell. I did floor 5, and it completed all the achievement diaries. You know, that's cool. I figured I would just get the benefits of all the achievement diaries. You can actually go around and collect all of the lamps for them. Like, oh, that's like 8 million or 9 million XP or some shit, bro. That's insane. So if you've done that, make sure you go collect the lamps. You can still collect the lamps from all of the NPCs. Now we're going to grind out 75 Hunter so we can catch a moth barehanded. But this is where I'm going to leave you guys this week. Don't want this video to be like an hour and a half long. So be looking out. I say this week. I'm probably going to upload a video in a couple days. I have a shitload of stuff to upload. Bunch of clips. So I will see you guys in a couple days probably. And we're going to have a lot of combat shit to do. A whole load of combat stuff. No more skilling. Don't worry. It's going to be all combat in the next episode. So I will catch you guys in. If you're enjoying the Gridmaster, you know, let me know down below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. As always, good luck on the grinds, you guys. Be easy and peace out.